Now, Steve Saul is a presenter with BBC Radio in Manchester and joins us now via webcam. Steve Saul, thanks so much for joining us. Good evening, your time.
Good evening, yes, good morning.
How would you describe the situation in Manchester at the moment?
Tonight it's quite calm. Obviously you guys in Australia are known for your sunny weather. Manchester, apart from its football, is known for its cloud and its rain, and sadly we didn't have that last night while the riots were taking place, but tonight unfortunately it's pouring down, but that does mean the rioters are at home and the streets of Manchester and Salford are relatively calm tonight.
Yes, I know that in various parts across London in the last couple of days people have been praying for rain because that really keeps all the trouble down, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but the spirit in Manchester today has been, well, something I've never seen before in my journalistic career. This morning as I was heading into work, people with brushes, spades, brooms, you name it, all heading into Manchester and Salford to clean up and help out. This follows a Facebook and a Twitter campaign urging people to come and show the rest of the world that England is not like this. Manchester and Salford is not like this. This is just a minority of people who just basically want some free stuff. Yes,
and that's an interesting observation that was also echoed by someone we spoke to earlier from your city who was part of that clean-up movement. And he was emphatic in saying, look, it's a minority. It's the kind of grumbling, protesting minority you'll always get in any city. He didn't seem to indicate there was anything else, anything new going on here. Is that your view?
That's my feeling and reading of the situation as well. The real trouble started in London, in Tottenham, following the shooting incident when several gangs have come together and started the disorder. Gangs and people in Manchester who just decided they want some free stuff have got together and gone on the rampage. And because shops have been closing early, it kind of all added to the atmosphere of discontent, and that's when things went wrong.
Now, I understand that two men in Manchester have already been jailed for their part in last night's riots in the city. That's according to observations and tweets from the official Greater Manchester Police account. Are you expecting many more such jailings?
That's right. Yeah, two already jailed for 3 months at least. Courts are staying open throughout the night in Manchester and in Salford, and also in London, where the scenes of other disturbances have taken place, to process the people who have been arrested. 110 people have been arrested in Greater Manchester so far. In London and elsewhere, over 600 people. So it's a lot of people to process through the court system.
The UK Prime Minister was speaking, of course, during the day, and he made that interesting observation that, in his view, the actions showed that parts of British society were not just broken, but they were sick. What's your response to that?
Well, the trouble is, I suppose it's like every other country in the world, times are tight. We've not enough money in our pockets, and that's the thing. There's also the immigration issue as well. A lot of people in Greater Manchester believe that people are coming to the United Kingdom and taking their jobs, and they're angry about that. They see Polish people, the Asian community, ethnic minorities coming and taking their jobs in their opinion, and that's what they're getting angry about. People are being laid off, the councils are making cuts, public services are making cuts. There's not enough jobs and there's not enough money.
That sort of assumption that then breeds resentment and discontent, is it ever directly addressed in Manchester? Are your community leaders speaking about that, trying to speak truth to it or to quell some of the false assumptions?
Yeah, we've been speaking to community leaders who've been out on the streets of Manchester and Salford all throughout last night and all throughout this morning, talking to people, trying to engage the youth to try and find out why they went on the rampage. It does seem like it's just a copycat riot, seeing that other people in other parts of the country have got some free stuff and they wanted to take part in it as well. The situation's also been made worse by so much rumour, hearsay and conjecture online, on Twitter, on Facebook, on social media sites. We've spent the day at BBC Radio Manchester confirming the tweets that we've been seeing coming into our accounts, telling us that this place is on fire, this shopping centre's on fire, this shop's been raided. And it's so difficult to try and ascertain what is the truth. People are putting a lot of malicious falsehoods out there. Greater Manchester Police even went as far as tweeting, saying if you're posting on Twitter, if you're posting on Facebook, if you're causing incitement to riot, if you're diverting our resources, there's a warning that we're going to be knocking on your doorstep.
Really good to talk to you, Steve. Thanks so much and good luck.
Thank you. Good morning.